Hancock County Library System presents Storytime.
Hi, I'm Kathleen at the Bay St. Louis Library, and welcome to Storytime. This week we're going to be talking about farms and farming. Farms are where a lot of our food comes from: cereal, milk, eggs, vegetables, a lot of things that you see in the grocery store. And those things come from farmers. They are the people that work on the farms that bring us all these delicious things to eat. So today we're going to read some books about farm animals and farming. And I'm going to show you how to do farm in sign language, or how to say farm in sign language. And we're going to do a craft where we're going to make a pig. We are also going to do a little flannel board activity called 5 Clean and Dirty Pigs. We've got some songs for you to take home at the end when you pick up your craft and activity kits. And we're going to wrap it up with Tootie Ta from Excel by 5. So thank you for joining us today. Let's get started. Okay, to say farm in sign language, you're going to spread your hands out like you're making a turkey here. Put your thumb toward your face, and you're just going to follow your chin like you're making a big smile. And that reminds me of all the good things that you can eat that come from a farm. So farm, there you go. We're going to get started with a really short book called At Home on the Farm by Sharon Gordon. And this little book just tells us all about the jobs that people do when they work on a farm. This is our farm. It is a busy place. We work hard all day long. We start the day with a big breakfast. Yum, that looks delicious. Then we feed the animals. They eat grain. Oh, I see some pigs. And what's this in the background? Looks like chickens, maybe. The barn is their home. We clean it every day. That doesn't look like as much fun. We collect eggs from the chickens. Machines pump milk from the cows. Our sheep have thick, soft hair called wool, and we cut it and sell it. We grow crops on our farm. We plant corn and wheat in the spring. We water the plants. They grow tall in the summer. Oh, I see a rainbow from the water. We harvest the crops in the fall. We keep them in the barn. We have pets on the farm. Our horses are fun to ride. Our dog herds the sheep. Our cat chases the mice. We go to the state fair in the summer. The best animal wins a prize. Look, there's a first place ribbon. In the fall, visitors come to our farm. They always leave with a smile. All right, here is a tadpole book about piglets. Who doesn't love piglets? That's a baby pig. This one is by Tim Mayerling. And let's see what cute little piglets we've got in this book. And here are some tools for teachers or parents that want to help work with their children. Piglets. A piglet looks. Do you see its eyes? A piglet listens. Do you see its ears? That's so cute. A piglet sniffs. Do you see its snout? This is called a snout instead of a nose. A piglet digs. Do you see its hooves? They have what's called cloven hooves, these little funny feet, little hooves. A piglet nurses. Do you see its mouth? Looks like it's smiling. A piglet wiggles. Do you see its tail? Look at that funny tail. A piglet hides. Do you see the piglet? I see the piglet. All right, since we're talking about piglets, let's take a break and go to the flannel board and do 5 clean and squeaky pigs. Okay, we're going to do a little flannel board activity with pigs because pigs are on a lot of farms, and that's what we think of when we think of farm animals. So this one is called 5 Clean and Squeaky Pigs. And it goes like this. 5 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest pigs you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play in the mud. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud. Now there are 4 pigs squeaky clean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oink, oink. 4 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest pigs you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play in the mud. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud. Now there are 3 pigs squeaky clean. Oink, oink. 3 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest pigs you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play in the mud. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud. Now there are 2 pigs squeaky clean. Oink, oink. 2 pigs so squeaky clean, cleanest pigs you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play in the mud. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud. Now there is 1 pig squeaky clean. Oink, oink. 1 pig so squeaky clean, cleanest pig you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play in the mud. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud. Now there are no pigs squeaky clean. Oink, oink. All right, now we're going to do another cute short book. Has some lovely illustrations. This one's called Spots, Feathers, and Curly Tails. It's by Nancy Tafuri, and it has a lot of very simple questions and answers. We're going to see if we can figure out the answers to the questions as we go through this cute little book. All right, what has spots? What do you think this is? A cow. A cow has spots. What has feathers? What do you think it is? A chicken has feathers. What has a curly tail? A pig has a curly tail. Here's the mama pig, and here are the piglets. What has a mane? A horse has a mane. And there is a colt, which is a baby horse. What has a bill? A duck has a bill. What has horns? A bull has horns. A bull is like a boy cow. And where do they all live? What do you think that's called? On a farm in the country. And there's your fact. All right, I've saved the silliest book for last. This one is called Chickens to the Rescue by John Himmelman. And I want you to look at the funny pictures as we go through this silly book. Oh, here's a chicken coop, and they're all running all over the place. On Monday, Farmer Greenstock dropped his watch down the well. Uh-oh. Chickens to the rescue. Look at these silly chickens. Some of them are wearing outfits. They look so silly. And they run down the well. And let's see what happens. They brought him his watch. Those are some chickens, said Farmer Greenstock. On Tuesday, Mrs. Greenstock was too tired to make dinner. Chickens to the rescue! They are all in her kitchen, and they've got pots and pans and brooms, and they are in the refrigerator, and it looks like they are making dinner. What dear chickens you are, said Mrs. Greenstock as they served her dinner in her chair. On Wednesday, the dog ate Geoffrey Greenstock's book report that was due the next morning. Oh, look at that silly dog. Uh-oh. There's a chicken peeking in the window. Chickens to the rescue. They come in and they are researching and writing and carrying and cutting, and look at this silly one sitting on the bed. Oh, there's the dog. He feels a little guilty. Smart chickens, said Geoffrey Greenstock. On Thursday, Ernie the duck drove off with the farmer's truck. Oh my goodness, what's Ernie doing in the truck? Chickens to the rescue. So they all go grab the back of the truck and they make a little chicken chain tied to this tree so they can stop the truck from getting away with the duck in there. Quack, says Ernie. He's not too happy about that. On Friday, a big wind blew Milky the cow into a tree. That must have been a really big wind. Chickens to the rescue. Look at these silly guys. They made a big ladder out of chickens and got him out of the tree. This looks like a little trampoline. Moo, said Milky. On Saturday, the sheep wandered off and got lost. Chickens to the rescue. Look at this. They're carrying this sheep upside down. This one's flying away with that sheep. They got sheep everywhere. They're carrying them all different directions. Bah, said the sheep. They got them all back in their pen. On Sunday, Emily Greenstock spilled her breakfast all over the floor. Big mess here, if anyone's listening, she said. The Greenstocks went out to the chicken coop, and the chickens were fast asleep. Sleep well, said Emily. You've earned it. So apparently the chickens don't work on Sundays, but every other day it's chickens to the rescue. And look at these silly pigs. That was a fun one. Welcome to our farm craft session, and I'm going to show you what all you get in this week's craft. You're going to get a couple of songs. Parents, you're going to have to sing along. One is Old MacDonald Had a Farm, where it goes, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You guys can fill in the rest. The other one is There Was a Farmer Had a Dog and Bingo was his name. That shows you when to clap. Parents, you're going to have to do this at home with kiddos too. You'll get a puzzle. This one, you have to cut it out in all the pieces and then try to put it back together. There's only 9 pieces. It comes on cardstock. We have lots of matching things this week. This one is by Sandra Boynton. And this one is matching farm animals. So you're going to get 2 sheets, cut out one, and then they can match it to the next page. This one has the names of the animals as well. So it's a really good matching activity for the little ones. We have a cute farm animal coloring page. Here's another one that is which one is different. So you look at each row and try to figure out which picture is different than the rest. So it's a good one for helping to identify images. You'll get farm, sign language as a reminder. And then our craft today is a cute little barnyard pig. So you'll have to cut out the pieces for this one and color it. So you'll need crayons, a glue stick, and some scissors. So you'll get this page, and I would suggest coloring everything first. And you can scribble scrabble all over it. It doesn't have to be neat because you're going to be cutting it out. Once you cut it out, you'll get you get a green piece of paper that's going to be your background. And you're going to start by gluing on the bottom half of the pig, then his belly, then his hands or his front hooves. Then you're going to glue on the head. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. And it goes just a little bit over the body. So you want to put the body kind of low on your page. Then you're going to glue on his little triangle ears. And the ears go on the head, not over the head. So they go kind of like that. See how they're on top of the head, but not sticking out. And the only thing you've got left are his little feet, his little hooves. Those go on the very bottom. At the end of his legs, and that's your finished little barnyard pig. Thanks for joining us for Craft Time. Make sure to come by your local Hancock County Library and pick up your very own craft kit. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.
Elbows back.